Thank you for visiting our channel. Today I came out to show you guys a brand new box that I received from XmedEx Group, which is all the way from Australia. This box is a phenomenal box. It's called Xtreme Plus. It is a really pumped up box. We'll be unboxing and also going to review it to see what this box brings on the table for us. First of all, the design of the box is nicely done. You can see it has a lot of markings on it. Let's just go through it and show you. So once we unbox it, you can see that the components that are part of this is the Xtreme Plus box itself. It comes with an IR remote. Again, the remote is really nicely designed too. It also comes with a power supply which is created for overseas, and also comes with an HDMI cable. Comes with one OTG cable so that way we can program the box. And it comes with a really nice user manual. We'll actually show you everything that you need to know about this box, how to hook it up, until how to use it. Alright, so enough talk about those. Let's just get into the remote itself first. You can see the remote is nicely designed. It has the orange color and black, and on the bottom also it has a little part so you want to open the bottom. It really helps you out with that too. And on the top it has the IR sensors, but if you look on the front, you have the power button, you have the menu, you have the navigation buttons are properly set up too. The OK button is in the middle. Also, it has the volume up. You have the multitasking button and a volume down. And also it has the escape button right underneath of it. And it has an orange home button, which really helps if you are going through something like Kodi. Again, this box is phenomenal. Let's just get to the box itself. You can see that the box itself is also really nicely designed. Look at the top. It has big markings, says Xtreme Plus, and also on the top corner it says XmedEx, which is the creator of this box. If you go around it, you do have nothing in the front, but when you go on the right side of it, you have the AV connection, which you can connect it to the older type of TV, and then you have the recovery button so you can place it on the recovery mode, and then you have the mini SD slot or micro SD slot. Right beside it you have the OTG cable, which is called a slave USB 2.0 port, so you can upgrade the box if you need to. Right beside it you have the USB 2.0 port. Going in the back you have the 1 gigabit Ethernet connection. It also comes with 2 USB 2.0 port. Then you have the HDMI output, which is 2.0, which will give you 4K content. Right beside that you have the optical audio connection, and then you have the power connection, which is 5 volt. Going around it you have the little connection so we can hook up the antenna, and yes, the antenna is detachable. And right beside that you have the power button, so until you didn't press that, it does not turn on. And then going at the bottom you have a nice design to the bottom. There is no holes for ventilation, and you can see that it says XmedEx in the bottom. Also at the bottom of it, it will tell you what type of box it is, which is Xtreme Plus. It will indicate it's 5 volt, and there are some little indications if it's recyclable or not. And then it will tell you at the bottom where it got designed and where it's been manufactured. One more thing before I go next, it came with a little screen protector for the top, so this way you're not going to put any finger residue on it, and once you put that on, it makes it very easy to clean. And that's what I have done, and I'm showing you right now that how I have attached that. Again, you gotta make sure there's no dust around when you're putting it on, since I can see some dust underneath of this while even I cleaned it. Before we connect this box, let's just go over a few things that what this box can do for us. So first of all, this box's Wi-Fi is AC. It's built in with Broadcom Wi-Fi module, which is the AP6335, which is dual band, and it will work flawless. And the Ethernet on this is 1 gigabit. It can decode H.265. With a regular Xtreme box, it came with 2 GB of RAM, but this box has 4 GB of RAM. On top of that, the CPU on this is quad-core, which is Cortex A17 processor and not A9 processor, which will make it 60 times faster than A9 processor. Again, going to the GPU part of it, which is the graphics card, it is Mali T764, which means it's 500 times faster than Mali 400, and this is an Acto core. It comes built in with Bluetooth 4.0, which will do a lot of things for you. Alright, so let's just get this connected and see what's included inside. So in order to connect, we will be connecting the HDMI wire first, and then we will be connecting the power. If you have Ethernet connection, go ahead, connect it now. You should see animated logo right now on the screen. This is the main screen you're going to get. So on the top left hand side it says Xtreme Plus, and then you have a bunch of icons. First one says movies. These are just little folders that you can go through and you can set up more stuff inside of it. Going on the top we have the time and also the weather. This has not been set up yet. We haven't got that far since this box is jam-packed with a lot of little things. You can see on the top part of this you have the Wi-Fi, which is not highlighted. We have the Ethernet, which is highlighted. We're connected this box with Ethernet. And then we have the Bluetooth 4.0. Again, right now it's not connected, but you can take advantage of it. Then we have all apps. This is where you're going to see all of the apps that are pre-installed on this box. This is regular Android settings. So you can go down, you can see that right now Wi-Fi is off, Bluetooth is off, Ethernet is on. Also, you're going to see how much data you use. And keep going down, you have the USB connection, sound, display. This is how you're going to fix a lot of things through this. You keep going down until you get to about. So if you go here, you will be able to check what version of software you're using, also what is the brand name to it, what build number you have. Everything should be here. The next thing we have on the screen is going to be your all task killer. So if you click on it, anything that is running in the background, this is how you can just kill it. And going on the bottom, we have a bunch of icons here set up. These are preloaded for you. So there is no screen on the right or on the left. This is it. This is what you're going to get. All right, so enough said about the screen itself, how it looks. Let's just go in to the apps and let's start playing with this box. Alright, so let's just get into this a little quick and show you what we can do. So first, let's go to settings. But just a few quick things that I thought it should be a good thing to talk about will be under display. You can see that not only you can fix the font or screen scaling itself, output interface, just in case if you have hooked it up via the RCA connection, this really helps out. If you go under HDMI mode, this is another good thing that you can set up. So click on it, and this is where you're going to see all of the setups that from the 480p going all the way to 4K. It's all set up here. There you go. So the maximum display resolution that it outbursts is 4K 60 Hz. It's not 30 Hz, but it's 60 Hz. Let's just get out of this, and that's how it's set up. Right now we're capturing this on the 720p. That's where it's set up there. Alright, so the next thing we will be trying to go into is going to be the XMedia player. So when you load it, since you can see that this is very smooth while you're trying to go and play it. Right now you can see it's 4K, and without any heartbeat automatically just start loading the 4K video for you. It is very nice and very smooth while it's playing. You can see that how fast it loaded without wasting a time. Let's just stop it. And we also going to totally exit out of Kodi. Alright, so getting out of that, let's just go into movies, and we're going to play a 4K video that we have already built into this. Now here is the crisp and how fast it just plays it for you. So quick it loads. I am sure you're going to like this a lot better than any other boxes. It's because did you see that there was no delay while going through this and trying to play this? That's why I really like this. Alright, so let's just get out of this too. Alright, so the next thing we're going to test will be the remote. The remote is a downloadable remote for Android or for Apple. Remember that this is very functional little remote. It has a lot of functionality built into it. So once you downloaded it and you load it on your device, in this case I'm going to use my Note 4, and once you go to it, it has the perfect functionality for directional, and also it has a air mouse setup already built into this. That's not the only thing. If you press the little button on the top left hand corner, it will give you more functions for gesture key, and you can see it right now. Also has the number key, you can see that right now too, and also has the touchpad key, so this way you can move your hand and the mouse will be moving inside of the screen, so you can select something. The next thing it will be has some media resources, something you have on your phone, you want to play it on the screen, you can do that too, and same with TVs, you can play that too. Best thing on this is the gamepad. When you go to it and you want to play a video game, it is very functional and right on the point. There's not even a little delay when you're playing the game. The next thing we're going to test will be the iPad connectivity. Alright, so let's just get it connected. So it's very easy to basically connect it to your XmedEx Xtreme Plus. It doesn't matter what iOS you are. And there you go. This is how you're going to see once you go on right or left, and you're going to check a lot of little options. So if you play a video, it will actually bring it on the screen. If you play a picture, it will bring it on the screen. So you don't have to select AirPlay. You can just mirror it. This will be a lot better. Same thing for your phones, for your iPhones, or even if you want to connect your Mac Pros, or if you have a regular PC, you want to connect it wirelessly. This is a beautiful little app that is included inside of this box that you can use. Now here's another little good thing about this box is a lot of boxes do not have this. If you hold the power button for a few seconds, you'll get a menu. You can either turn it off, reboot, you can go to sleep mode, or you can switch the system. Now this is going to switch it into Ubuntu. So let's do that. It will take a couple of seconds for it to reboot, and that should be it. Only problem is, for some reason, it is very small. And once you log into Ubuntu, it is the X Ubuntu. It is the desktop that they have installed for us. There are some little parts that will kick you back. First thing is the setup, the way that it is done. It is not for 720p. It starts from 1080p and it does not upscale to 4K. It stays on 1080p 60 Hz only. So if your monitor is 720p, you would not get nothing on the screen, which I had some little issues right now. We could not fix it. I hope that they're hearing this and they will fix it for us, and I'm sure that they will fix this, except that it has all the functionality on what you can do through Ubuntu, and you can go ahead and do your homeworks. You can browse the internet. If you want to install any media centers on it, you can, and you can make this a media center for you through Ubuntu itself. We're going to add a link at the bottom of this video on where you can order this box from. Also, another official link where you can learn more about this box at the bottom of this video. At the meantime, this was our take on what this box can do for us. There are some little parts that we could not cover in this video since the time was going overboard, but we will be covering it in the future. For the meantime, I hope you guys like our video. If you do like it, click the like button, subscribe button on the top, comment on the bottom. Always remember to visit our own website, which is xetex.info. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Vine, Instagram, and other social networking places. And thank you.